The Broken Crown of the Sky King. It was a time of endless twilight when the once glorious kingdom of the Sky King fell. The heavens themselves seemed to mourn as his crown, an artifact of immeasurable power, tumbled from his brow, shattering upon the earth below. The crown, now fractured into countless pieces, scattered across the land, each fragment holding a trace of the Sky King's lost majesty. For centuries, these shards were lost to time, their power whispered about in legends, feared by those who dared seek them. In the heart of a forgotten jungle, an old map surfaced, hinting at the location of one such fragment. A young adventurer named Kale, driven by stories of the crown's power, set out to find it. But he wasn't the only one. A ruthless warlord, Eryx, had heard the same whispers, gathering an army of mercenaries to claim the pieces of the crown for himself. The world would tremble at his rule if he succeeded. Kale's journey was perilous. The jungle was alive, as if protecting the relics of old, and the deeper he went, the stranger the world became. He faced shifting shadows, illusions of the past, and moments when the very earth seemed to shake beneath his feet. But Kale pushed on, driven not by greed, but by the belief that the crown, in the right hands, could restore peace to the fractured world. At the edge of a crumbling temple, Kale found it, the first shard, glowing faintly in the moonlight. As his fingers brushed against it, the earth trembled once again. The Sky King's spirit, bound within the crown, awakened. The world seemed to shift as if time itself were rewinding, and Kale found himself face to face with the ghost of the fallen ruler. "You seek the crown," the Sky King's voice boomed, a mix of sorrow and power, "but you do not understand its burden." Before Kale could respond, the ground beneath him split open and Eryx's forces descended upon him. A battle ensued, fierce and unforgiving. Kale, with nothing but the shard in his hand, stood against an army. But the power of the crown, though fragmentary, flowed through him, and in that moment, he realized the true nature of the crown's magic. It was not about domination, but balance. With a final decisive move, Kale shattered the shard against the ground, releasing a burst of energy that wiped out Eryx and his forces. The jungle fell silent. The Sky King's spirit lingered for a moment longer, his voice a whisper in the wind. "You are worthy," the Sky King said, "but remember, power is a gift, not a curse." Kale stood alone amidst the wreckage, the jungle now calm and the first piece of the crown forever lost. But he knew that there were more pieces out there, pieces that could shape the fate of the world. If you enjoyed this tale, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment to help the channel grow.